Let me start with the part that never makes it into the sales video. I have been buying launch products since 2003. Most of them do exactly what the demo shows. Almost none of them make money on their own. So when a tool promises a full podcast, clipped, captioned and posted without you ever touching a microphone, my first question is not whether it works. It is what it still needs from me. So here is how I am going to take it apart. 6 stops. What PodShorts actually is, the 7 agents inside it, who it suits and who it will hurt, the real cost of the funnel, honest pros and cons. Then my verdict. Here is the itch this is scratching. You want what podcasting gives you. The authority, the audience, the traffic. You just do not want to buy a microphone, lose your evenings to editing audio, or put your face on camera. For years that was a straight trade. You took all of it or you got none of it. And the price is real. 44% of podcast listeners have bought something they heard about on a podcast. That is not attention, that is trust with a wallet attached. TikTok, Instagram and YouTube are all pushing podcast clips right now because a clip feels like a real conversation instead of an ad. But the catch never moved. To get the clips, you had to produce the podcast first. So what is PodShorts? In plain English, a no camera, no microphone content machine. It is a web app. You type one line, a weekly show about home coffee brewing, and it hands back a finished episode plus a batch of vertical clips. Not somebody else's video sliced up. Your own asset. The whole thing is 4 moves. Pick a niche and cast the show. Type in a topic and 1 line of text is the entire brief. The AI writes it, cuts it and posts it. Then it points that traffic at an offer. Notice the order because it matters. It manufactures the source material first, then clips it. Every other tool works the other way around. Underneath it, 7 agents do the work. I am not going to read you a feature list, so let me group them by the job they actually do. First, Trend Radar. It scans global charts and short form feeds for topics climbing inside your niche, then scores them by momentum so you catch a wave while it is still building. If you have ever sat staring at a blank screen wondering what on earth to talk about this week, that is the problem it takes off your plate. Second, Cast Studio, which is your talent agency. Clone your own face and voice and be the star without ever hitting record, or build AI hosts with their own personalities and speaking styles. The part that actually matters is consistency. The same cast in every episode is what turns a random clip account into a brand people recognize. Third, ShowForge. The writer and the producer give it a topic and it comes back with 3 original angles. You pick one and it drafts, edits and voices a full 3 to 10 minute episode with banter, turn-taking and hosts who actually disagree with each other. Fourth, Clip Genie. It pulls up to 15 vertical, hook first clips out of that single episode, burns in word level captions and scores each one so you know which to lead with. It also tracks the music licenses. That is the unglamorous feature and it is the one that keeps your account alive. Fifth is the variation engine. And this is the one I would not have thought to ask for. Post the identical video to 3 platforms and the algorithms flag it as duplicate, then your reach drops without anyone telling you. This builds different titles, hooks and aspect ratios for each platform, tuned separately for TikTok, Instagram and YouTube. That is a real problem being solved, not a feature invented for the sales page. Sixth, AutoCast, which takes over scheduling and publishing. Drip campaigns running worldwide on autopilot with the post times staggered so your accounts read as human rather than automated. It also adds native AI content labels which keeps you on the right side of the platform rules as they stand today. Seventh, ProfitRouter, the one that separates PodShorts from a basic video tool. Every channel gets a hosted, monetized bio link page from day one. It injects niche-matched affiliate offers, tracks conversions on individual clips, and rotates offers toward whatever is converting best. Free traffic wired straight into income. So who is this actually for? There is a very clean divide here, and I want you on the right side of it. 3 group. Affiliate marketers who know exactly what to promote but keep losing to consistency, faceless creators, and camera shy coaches. The one I would look at hardest is local agency work. $500 to $2,000 a month from a gym or a dentist for clips you generate in minutes. Now the other side, if your brand depends on people knowing there is a real human on camera, do not buy this. You will damage the thing that makes you work. If you are in finance, legal or medical, the credibility risk is not worth the time saved. And if you want the AI to pick your niche, this is not that product. Let me walk the funnel because this is where these launches get slippery and where the money leaves your pocket without you noticing. 3 doors. The front end is $37 one time. One channel, 15 episodes a month, all 7 agents. That is enough to test a niche, and it is where I would stop on day 1. Scale is 67 and gives you 10 channels. Skip that until channel 1 is actually getting views, because 10 channels making nothing is still nothing. Agency is 197 with white labeling and a client outreach kit. That one only earns its price if you are genuinely pitching local clients. Now the warning, and this is the one that catches people. Upgrades like the FastPass bundle and PodCoach AI bill, you again every year. Read the checkout page before you click buy. Right? Time to separate the hype from the reality. Let me start with what it genuinely fixes. It removes the production barrier completely. No gear, no cameras. ProfitRouter builds the monetization in from day 1 instead of building it on later. The variation engine prevents shadow bans across platforms, and there is a reputable vendor behind it with 24/7 support, which is rarer here than it should be. Now where it costs you. The upgrade funnel is long, and those annual charges are easy to miss. 15 episodes a month on the front end is a hard ceiling, not a soft one. The AI hosts hold up in a 60-second clip, but the conversation gets thin across a full 10-minute episode. And platform policy on AI keeps shifting, which is a risk you accept going in. So, the verdict: one line from an independent review says it better than I can. The software will build the show. Whether it builds you an income still depends on what you point it at. It solves the grind of recording and editing. You still supply the niche, the audience, and the offers. It makes the content, not the strategy. In 2005, I put 6 months into a niche site about MP3 players, 50 articles, 200 visitors, $0. The work was never my problem. I aimed it at the wrong niche. One last number: 74% of viewers give podcast clips their full undivided attention in a social feed. Attention like that is rare now, and it is the real reason this whole format keeps working. The audience is there, the traffic is real, so the question is whether you build your own traffic engine or keep scrolling past everyone else's clips. If you know your niche, test one channel. If you do not, fix that first. Capitalize on this wisely and keep learning.